All right, this video is going to go over 7.4b, which is more long division. These problems are a little more challenging than 7.4a, so let's go ahead and get started. This first one, you've got 8x cubed 14x squared minus 8x minus 7. All right, as I was writing that, I was looking for any jumps in the exponents. What I mean by that is, look at like this problem here. They skipped x squared. You have to cover that with like a plus 0x squared. I'll show you more about that when we get there, but that's what I'm looking for as I'm writing this problem down. Okay, divided by 4x minus 1. So the process is still the same. You divide first term by first term. So 8x cubed divided by 4x is 2x squared. You then distribute 2x squared to these 4x minus 1. So that's going to make 8x cubed minus 2x squared. Then you have to subtract this whole thing. So I like to make it a plus and distribute the negative sign, which just changes the signs of those things. Combine, the x cubes will cancel. 14x squared plus 2x squared makes 16x squared. Then you drop the next term and repeat. So now I'm doing first term divided by first term. So 16x squared divided by 4x is 4x. I'm then going to distribute this 4x to the 4x minus 1. That makes 16x squared minus 4x. You have to subtract this whole thing, make it a plus and distribute the negative sign. And then you combine. The x squareds cancel. Negative 8x plus 4x is negative 4x. Drop the next term and repeat. Negative 4x divided by 4x is minus 1. Distribute the minus 1. So that's going to make minus 4x plus 1. Subtract this whole thing, distribute the minus, and change the signs. And then combine. The x's will cancel. Negative 7 plus negative 1 is negative 8. And when you run out of stuff to bring down, that means stop. If you ended with a number here, that's your remainder. So my answer for this problem would be 2x squared plus 4x minus 1 with a remainder, so I put a little plus, of negative 8 over what I was dividing by, which was 4x minus 1. Okay, this next one, I'm going to do it off to the side here because I don't have room. We've got 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 17x minus 7. Again, I was looking for gaps in the exponents, but this one doesn't have any. And this is being divided by x squared plus 3x plus 1. Okay, just because there's 3 terms that I'm dividing by doesn't change anything. So I'm still going to run the process. First term divided by first term. 4x cubed divided by x squared is 4x. I'm then going to distribute this 4x to everything. So it's going to look like this. 4x cubed plus 12x squared plus 4x. Okay, I have to subtract this whole thing. I'm going to distribute my negative sign and change all these signs. The x cubes will cancel. Then I've got 5x squared plus negative 12x squared. That's negative 7x squared. And then I got negative 17x plus negative 4x. That's negative 21x. All right, then I drop my last term and repeat. First term divided by first term. Negative 7x squared divided by x squared is just negative 7. I'm then going to distribute this negative 7. So that's going to make negative 7x squared minus 21x minus 7. I have to subtract this whole thing. I'm going to distribute my negative and change all these signs. And then I'm going to combine. The x squareds cancel. Negative 21x plus 21x is 0x. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. So I don't have a remainder here. So my answer is just 4x minus 7. All right, this last one. The first thing I see when I look at it is they skipped x squared. When you write it, you cannot skip x squared. So it's going to look like this, 15x cubed plus you have 0x squareds. If you don't do this right here, it's over. So keep that in mind. All right, and then I had plus 8x minus 12 being divided by 3x squared plus 6x plus 1. All right, same process. First term divided by first term. 15x cubed divided by 3x squared is 5x. Distribute a 5x to everything. So that's going to make 15x cubed plus 30x squared plus 5x. All right, you have to subtract this whole thing. Distribute that minus sign and change the signs. Then you can combine. The x cubes cancel. 0x squared plus negative 30x squared is negative 30x squared. 8x plus negative 5x is 3x. And then you drop your last term, minus 12. And you're ready to repeat. First term divided by first term. Negative 30x squared divided by 3x squared is minus 10. Distribute a minus 10 to all these things. So that's going to make negative 30x squared. It's going to make minus 60x. And it's going to make minus 10. You have to subtract this whole thing. Distribute that minus sign and change these signs. You're ready to combine. The x squareds will cancel. 3x plus 60x is 63x. Negative 12 plus 10 is minus 2. I'm out of stuff to drop down, so this is my remainder. So my answer here would be 5x minus 10 with a remainder, so I put a little plus of 63x minus 2 over whatever I was dividing by, which was 3x squared plus 6x plus 1. It's okay to get a weird remainder. That's not a big deal. You care more about running the process correctly, and especially the parts where it's like the minus and you distribute that minus sign. That's where you're going to mess it up. So that is long division on the more difficult problems. Hope this video helped.